Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Track, guys. Let's check what's going on for the daily reading, guys. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, I truly appreciate it. For the A1 day ones, the newbies and in-betweens, sending you so much love, guys. Let's just jump right in. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channel message. I'm all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, guys. Good morning. I want to get you in a reading before I start my day. I don't know if I'm going to have much time today, but I love you. So let's get this going before I even get my day started. I love you. Literally just waking up and jumping on. So this is how I look in the morning. I love you guys. So please use the discernment. Put yourself where you belong, past, present, future, timeless, general, collective. Use discernment, okay? Because this could be your story. This could be somebody around you. This could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. Ancestors, what do you want to tell my beautiful collective for this morning reading? We got the Queen of Wands in the upright. And we have the Temperance Angel. Somebody can't stop watching you. They love the way you look. Let me lower this. They like the way you are, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you act. Maybe you're very powerful. Okay, and power is a lot of different things. It doesn't mean like you have power over people. It means you have power over yourself. You're very strong, very determined, very magical. And somebody may want a reconciliation with you or a balancing. You could be very balanced. Okay, you could intimidate people with your balance because you are so strong, so beautiful, so intelligent and anointed. Yeah, it can intimidate people. But somebody's coming in with a message. It doesn't matter because somebody is not intimidated by you. They're going to actually talk to you. I put a post up. I said, there's this guy asks, who got you flowers? You reply, somebody who wanted me to have flowers. What's going on here? Somebody wants you to have some flowers. Okay. And somebody is going to feel left out from you. Somebody may have even wanted you to feel left out with that Five of Pentacles in poverty. Maybe somebody doesn't have any money to buy you flowers. Maybe they're going to have to go to the bushes and pick you some wild ones. Either way, someone's going to bring you those flowers, the chariot. I told you. It's not about the money, but about the actions, guys. Somebody is making some actions towards you. Could be you. You could be making actions out of some kind of poverty energy. And in order to get out of that impoverished energy, you had to find balance within yourself and own who you are. Stand up for yourself with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, excuse me. Maybe you had to invest in yourself. Maybe you were investing in so many other people that you forgot about yourself. So you stood up for yourself. And in standing up for yourself, you became the threat. You became the enemy because clearly there was a lot of people who were working against you with other people. They were just using you. Okay. And as soon as you put your guard up, protected yourself, stood up for yourself, and moved forward away from the provish like mindset, people got upset, guys. People wanted to work up against you. Somebody could have even was your teammate at one point, but then, jumped ship because your love is too scary. Nobody can understand this kind of love. You, no wonder a lot of people are paying attention to you. You have a lot of love. And a lot of people have love for you as well. It's Two of Cups, guys. There's a partnership coming in. Friendship. Equilibrium, guys. This doesn't have to be sexual. It can be completely platonic. But whatever this is, it's going to help you to get out of some kind of situation. Because whatever is coming in is love. And we all deserve love, guys. Whatever that love is, right? It's Two of Cups. So I'm going to take it. But it's the Seven of Wands. You may be on guard. You may have went through a lot. So you don't let anybody really in because of that devil. See, you're very much protecting yourself from some kind of demonic entities, codependencies, addictions. This is probably why you stay away from certain people because you know your vices, you know your triggers, you know yourself. This is why you're the Queen of Wands. You know yourself. Now, there could be a Leo, Aries, Sag Sagittarius, Taurus, Cancer coming in, or Virgo. But you are protected. And somebody understands why you're staying away from them, guys. Like, you don't have no time to be playing in the dark energies. You've been there, you've done that. See the no, what's out? Oh, wow. Somebody's obsessed with you. Very obsessed with you. Could be a Shadow, what are you doing? Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. Doesn't have to be. They are fascinated by you, though, because they know how many people they came up against you with, or how many people have came up against you in general. They know. Oh, but they tried to bind you to some kind of contract, but you got free of this contract. And that's why somebody's freaking out in the background. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. You're not playing in the dark. And somebody wants to work with you. But it's only after going up against you with so many people. So it's like, okay, so say your friends, your family, your exes, whatever this is, okay? They jumped ship. Maybe you didn't have what they wanted at the time, okay? But they left you alone. They left you alone for too long, okay? And you decided to take back your life. Do something different. Love yourself the way you were loving these people. Be loyal to yourself the way you were being loyal to these people. Showing up for yourself the way you were showing up for these people. Now somebody feels upset because you're not showing up for them anymore. All they had to do was show up for you. All they had to do was be honest with you. All they had to do was reciprocate energy with you, but they didn't. They didn't. So you walked away. You had enough strength to know that people were clearly working against you, not with you. And you're happy. You are. Somebody wants that white picket fence with you guys. But you're not looking for external validations or approval. You're doing what you need to do to make yourself happy. You had to go through those 5 stages of grief, guys. And it made you feel like you weren't good enough at one point. Somebody, people in general, made you feel like you weren't good enough. You really had to look inside and see that you had everything that you needed. There was nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you at all. You just had to keep pushing forward, and you did just that. You continuously kept pushing forward. Now your family's looking at you like, how did you get out of this? How did you become the healer of the ages? How did you balance out your masculine and feminine? How did you find solace in the darkness? People are asking these questions because they see you coming out of this darkness, ending things. I'm telling you, people really left you when you needed them the most with the death and the 5 of Pentacles. Now somebody is having a major transformation and is feeling left out from your life. They may have left you first, you stayed away. May have taken you a lot to stay away, but you did because you knew your value, you knew your worth. Somebody didn't think you had any self-love. But you deaded a situation, perhaps with a family, perhaps a relationship, perhaps a marriage, something you had to end it because somebody wasn't putting their best foot forward. They weren't showing up for you. They were showing up for others and leaving you with all the work. So you had to end a situation and you definitely moved forward. And it's allowing others to deal with their own grief as well so they can move forward in their own journey. We're not here to hold people's hands, but we are here to show up for them. And that's why somebody is making a plan. I have that 11 Minutes Away in my song by Hazley and Youngblood. Okay, so if you want to go check that out. You're moving forward through all adversities and you have a plan. You have the world in your hands. It's a big statement. Somebody is making a plan. Maybe wants to travel. I don't know. It's like you finally found a way out of the illusion. You know, you have friends, you have people care about you, and clearly, even your haters, your enemies, your ex-friends, ex-lovers, they still love you. They are absolutely obsessed with you. They won't stop watching you. And it's because of that love that you have. I'm telling you, people walk away from you because they're scared. They'd rather run from the healing than face the healing, face themselves, right? And you are a mirror, so they have to face themselves when they're around you, and people don't want to do that. They don't want to face themselves. They don't want to tell themselves the lies that they've been trying to hide from themselves. They don't want to speak up. They don't want to go through the grieving process. But somebody's making a plan. Because that love, they want to feel it again. You want to feel love again. That's the truth. Everything I said was the truth, guys. Somebody was scared of your love, but now they want to tell you how much they care. Now, this could be, like I said, sexual, platonic, it doesn't matter, guys. A lot of people care about you. So they're coming in to pay it forward. It does. It gets a little bit more rough before it gets easier. So remember that. Okay, guys, just put your best foot forward. Keep moving forward. Always show up for people because look at this. Always show up for people, guys. You are the gift. You are a blessing. Somebody is sad because you are so valuable and somebody undermined you. They slept on you. They fired you. Take it as it resonates, guys. But somebody, and it's God, creator, source, whoever you believe in, the aliens, are coming in with an opportunity, a big opportunity. It's up to you to take this, though. Somebody's coming in with a message, small message, but they've been in hermit mode. You've been in hermit mode, so you don't really know who is paying attention to you or nothing because you're too busy in your own lane. Wow. Somebody has something to say, and they're going to say it. They see you as this star, and they know that you're protected. They know that you're very much a warrior and that God Creator Source is protecting you. Queen of Cups is underneath that. You could be very intuitive, guys, and somebody is very much just as magical as you. Somebody has a lot of feelings for you. Could be very much in a feminine energy at the moment because they're feeling the love and they want to express love. But somebody doesn't know how to get in contact with you, okay? They may not know have your number. They may not know where you live. They may be blocked. Take it as it resonates, guys. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you're always going to stand up for yourself. And somebody understands why you choose to be by yourself. And it's because you're tired of fighting. You're tired of fighting for people who don't fight for you. You're tired of people blocking your throat chakras so you can't say anything. Or having others block their throat chakras so they can't say nothing to you. God creator, source, see, be a warrior. Okay, 1 second. Shadow! Down! My shadow just knocked over my plant. So that's exactly it, guys. Somebody came into your garden and start trampling all over your beautiful flowers. You know, they're knocking over all your stuff. And you just don't have time to be picking up people's shit. You don't have time to be, catering to people who don't see you. And even if someone sees you now, guys, it doesn't matter if they miss you. It's about what their actions are choosing to do. Somebody wanted to end you because they didn't feel like they had enough for you, for that love that you gave them. So they wanted to destroy you instead of love you. Does that even make sense? No. That's why God Creator Source says, listen, I see you. And I want you to live a soft life. No more on survival mode, guys. It's time to get off survival mode. And this is what ancestors said. You're a warrior. You're a protector. You can stand up to this devil energy. And the devil is always internally. That's the thing. Somebody can't face themselves because you have faced yourself. You were able to speak the truth logically, very forthcoming about things. And somebody is ashamed of what they did, of who they are. So, and the fact that you see it, it scares them and they run instead of facing themselves and bringing balance, because the temperance angel and the devil is right here, guys. There's so much love, so much respect, so much kindness. There's so much happiness that could come from a situation, but somebody needs to do for themselves and you can't do for them. And because they feel they can't do for themselves, they're in a mental entrapment in this lack mentality, guys. Somebody feels like they're left out from the kingdom, from their love. And it's because all you had to do was tell the truth. All they had to do was take the time out of their day to show that they cared. Fuck. This could be a Leo Aries Sag that is fucking obsessed with the Empress, male or female. You are a powerhouse all by yourself, and it intimidates somebody, and somebody is really going through it. And my cat is so annoying this morning. He really is bothering the shit out of my plants, and he doesn't usually do that. So, yeah, somebody's trying to do something different to get your attention because they're bored, they're lonesome, and they just see you all by yourself in the middle of nowhere, just being good by yourself, all powerful and shit. And it's bothering a lot of people. Oh, because they have a lot of passion for you. It's because of your passion for life. Like, you don't care what people think of you. You don't care what you look like. You care about the message. The message is what's important. And people didn't want to hear the message because it was coming out your mouth. Now they are. And they've been holding on to you for dear life, guys. Somebody has a big heart on for you. So they're trying to attach you to some kind of contract. Ooh, I told you. They're trying to attach you to some kind of contract. Somebody wants to marry you. They want a partnership, a friendship, or something, some kind of binding. Somebody's about to take a leap of faith. They don't know where to go and they don't know if they're going to land where they want to go, but they definitely know they're coming towards you with an apology. They got their bags packed. Somebody sees a future with you and they are healing, guys. Single, self-sufficient, independent. Somebody is coming towards you. They are single. They are self-sufficient. They want to see you with flowers. They may, like I said, not have the money to pay for these flowers. Five of Pentacles. But they're going to get you these flowers. Death. But they have to end something. You are ending something so that you can allow people to come in to give you your flowers. It doesn't matter what those flowers look like. People are going to start giving them to you guys. The thought that counts, it's the thought that counts, guys. Somebody is really raising their vibrations. I'm telling you, you operate at a higher frequency, and someone's house of cards is falling. And it's because somebody is actually getting the courage to talk, to speak, to get a message through. This is fast, a fast moving message. Maybe you got a message that helped you catapult you out of some kind of poverty like mindset. After some kind of ending, some kind of death. Maybe you had this beautiful job that you loved, but it didn't pull through because of the environment. Wow, it's the hangman in the upright. Yeah, this is exactly what's going on. Somebody sees it at a 360-degree angle. Why you chose to move away, why you choose to be in isolation, why you choose to be by yourself, because you're tired of fighting. I told you that you're tired of fighting, and people see it. You don't need to be always at people's throats or, worried about what these people are doing. People need to be there for you and show that they care. And this is why someone has been in this analysis paralysis for a long time. Somebody's been stuck. They don't know which way to go, but they know that whatever situation that they're in, whew, there is no other way but out. You have to go in to get out. So somebody has to go inside of themselves to heal. Somebody wants a relationship with you, but they know that nobody's gonna stand by this partnership. Nobody's gonna be there to celebrate you. So you're gonna have to have strength. You are Empress. You know that nobody is there to support you, to feed you, to be kind to you. So you have to learn to be kind to yourself, and you have to make sure that just because others are carrying heavy burdens, trying to, project that onto you, doesn't mean that it's gonna change who you are. Your legacy is intact, guys, and somebody knows this. They know that they only ended something for them, ending something for you. Because you're beautiful, you're vibrant. This is why people love you, guys. And this is why your exes probably still love you, because they remember your heart. If there was some kind of illusion, magic, manipulation, it's all being cleared and people are seeing you. And it had something to do with a family. Somebody thought that you weren't a good resource or weren't a good asset to their family or something. And now somebody is definitely with a chariot coming towards you. They're very, and I mean very apologetic, about to take a leap of faith with their eyes closed. They don't know what's going to happen and they don't care what they're going to lose coming towards you. It's the Four of Pentacles. Somebody has been really holding on to you for a very long time, but they haven't said anything. And it's been eating them alive. Ancestors, what's this chariot? Why is this person holding on to you? Because of your legacy. Could be a twin flame. That's why they're holding on to you. Somebody's planning to come towards you with that Two of Wands. They see you as the world. White picket fence, picnics, love will never end. Ooh, why do I want to cry? It's too early for this. Ancestors, Two of Wands is the Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to plant the seed and watch it grow. The lover. Okay, you have a choice. This is kindred soul. It is. And you have a lot of love. A lot of love. But you don't want to fight. And you don't want to always be on guard. And you want somebody to protect you. You want somebody to feed your inner child and protect that inner child because you are protecting that inner child. You will walk away from anything that makes you feel like you're not good enough, causes you any confusion. And this is why somebody wants to come in. It's a small offer, a Page of Pentacles. But look, that page, if it's the truth that's coming in with a page, somebody who's an apprentice, willing to learn, you're willing to learn, somebody is willing, okay, like a hustler only needs, a real hustler only needs an opportunity. And somebody's about to bring you an opportunity, or you're about to give somebody an opportunity. And that's all they need is an opportunity to show you how much they love you, to tell you the truth about something, about the Nine of Swords. Somebody who can't eat, they can't sleep, they're up all night, they have dreams about you, restless nights, because you walked away from them. They know that you love them. They actually took advantage of that. They thought you weren't going to leave them. They wanted to use you and be like, manipulate you. And if you would have chased after them, they would have gave you the love that you always wanted, the love that they really wanted to give you in the first place. But you wouldn't chase them. You walked away instead because you knew somebody was playing games with you. It's a fucking emperor. You walked away from your emperor. And this emperor is in the Nine of Swords. Can't eat, can't sleep because they love you. And they could have just told you the truth and your life would have been epic right now. But you can't live in the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, can you? No. That's why this emperor is really wanting to come in with a message. They're apologetic because they're a fucking tyrant. They have tyrants around them. Take it as it resonates. There's a choice. You have a choice. And that's why this emperor is upset. They are absolutely infatuated with you. But they could have this King Kong slong kind of energy. So they think they can, play people. Well, they couldn't play you. You were very valuable. You know your value. And now this emperor sees your value. Could be a boss, CEO, independent contractor, like I said, divine masculine, feminine energy. Yeah, somebody is really dwelling on that shoulda, coulda, woulda, maybe of that Two of Cups. It was equilibrium. I feed you, you feed me. It was pure reciprocity. And somebody is feeling those 5 stages of grief. They're 11 minutes away and they refuse to face you. Now they're going to have to stay where they are. You turned around and seen 2 cups inside of you. You didn't need external validations, approval, or a partner. You found solace in your own, on your own. You went into the darkness and realized that you were the star. And that's why a lot of people didn't want you around, because they didn't want to go through this awakening process, because they're very codependent. So they wanted to drag you down to their level so that they can keep you, but you refused to be there. You said no. And God, Creator, Source protected you, helped you, guided you. You stood your ground, guys. Somebody, you could have been a pushover. You could have been a people pleaser, but You finally stood your ground and said, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I deserve more. And you cut the chains that binded you. You found your love for self. Your love for self was more stronger than the love that you had for anybody else. It had to be. You had no choice. You had to do this alone. And somebody's feeling rejected from you. Ace of Pentacles. They see you as the most valuable thing, guys. And you offered somebody a cup of love, the big cup, but they wanted third parties. So you said, okay, we all have free will. You choose what you want. I wish you the best. And you moved forward. You let it go. Somebody can't let you go, though. And they're coming in to celebrate with you. Somebody wants to celebrate with you. Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag. There could have been a Jezebel in the background who was celebrating the fact that they stopped somebody's 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. But they didn't stop yours, because yours comes from within. You can get everything taken away from you, including your Emperor, Empress, and you're still going to have this value, this worth. They can't take nothing from you because it's inside of you. It's not what's external from you. Somebody is realizing that. That's why you're their apprentice. You can start all back over again. You don't mind. You know you have the world in your hands. It's about the choices you make today that make the future for tomorrow. So you will continuously keep pushing forward, even if you're by yourself, even if your voice shakes, even if you have tears in your eyes. You know it's the right thing to do. And you will continuously keep pushing because you are the voice for people who don't have one yet. And someone didn't have a voice, but they found it. And that voice is powerful. So when they speak, people are going to listen. Somebody was intimidated by you because you are the healer of the ages. And the people didn't want it to be you. They didn't want to listen to you. They said, I'm not going to take her advice. I'm not going to take his advice. And now look where they are. They really thought because you were young, you didn't know what you were saying. I don't know. They thought they were better than you, something. They didn't want to take your advice, and now look at them. Their life it's not in a good place. And they're jealous because yours is. It's because you took accountability and responsibility for your actions. Too many people want things yesterday or for others to do it for them, and you refuse. You have to, get your hand dirty sometimes, do the hard work, manual labor. Somebody just didn't want to do the work. They really thought they were gonna get away with riding off your coattails forever. It's like people come to you for advice, but then go and pay somebody else for advice and then laugh and say, well, I didn't want to take your advice. I didn't think you were telling the truth. But then the other person they paid for the advice from when you gave it to them for free said the exact same thing as you. Somebody was in denial that a lot of people lied about you. Somebody said that you were the liar. You have nothing to hide. If somebody just asks you, you tell the truth because you really don't have anything to hide. Somebody is in denial about how they feel about you, and they could have even lied and said that they didn't like you to fit into the crowd. But look at this fucking shit. I don't make it up, guys. Somebody lied. They were in denial about the love that they had for you. So they lied. They kept secrets. Probably kept secrets they lied on the Empress. Look, it's going there. They lied on the Empress and how much they had passion for you. See, a lot of people copied you because of the passion you have, your creativity, your spunk, your drive, your tenacity, your courage, the way you're able to go through adversities and continuously keep standing strong is because of your anointment. Somebody lied on you. They said you were wearing a mask. They said that they didn't like you, that you were this, you were that, you were dirty, you were all kinds of bad things, but it was only because they wouldn't face themselves. They wanted others to not love you because they love you unconditionally. Very selfish energies. Now somebody is waking up and realizing that they want the best for you. So somebody's growing up. Even if you're not with them, they want you to be happy. This is you. Even if you're not with somebody, you want them to be happy, guys. You're a fucking grown ass adult and people have free will. Engagement ring. Somebody may want to be engaged or have some kind of higher level commitment with you or a reconciliation with that temperance angel fool. Somebody's taking a new leap of faith. There is a higher commitment card here and potential for some kind of partnership or union. Somebody wants to come in and apologize for being an enemy. Instead of loving you, they were your enemy. They were jealous of you because of your wholeness, because you were light and dark, and because wherever you go, you're happy. It may not be perfect. You may not have everything, but life is what we make of it. And that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people because they're all in this woe is me, pity me, I'm not good enough. You are. Everybody is. We just have to find that inner growth. Realize that we are powerful enough to walk away. Somebody cut you down, want to cut you out, didn't want you to be part of the team, didn't want you to be in this relationship, whatever it is, they gave you silent treatment. You stopped the pattern. You separated from somebody because they cut you off. They cut you out. Now they're being a creep, being a secret admirer in the background. There's a lot of them, a lot of people who feel very left out from your life. They want to send a message, but they don't know how to break the ice because there was a lot of people who were mean to you. I told you it was only because you were balanced. These people were your enemy because you're the empress. Oh, wow. It's because of your intuition, guys. Somebody wasn't using their intuition. They didn't tap into this inner knowing at the time that you had transcended, hence why you're the muse and somebody's brokenhearted because they ghosted you. I don't make it up, guys. This is just clarification. Somebody is a secret admirer, but they're upset because you have transcended. You learned through the trials and errors, the heartbreak. Just because people hurt you doesn't mean you go around hurting people. I told you, your heart. This is what this is your power. This is your strength. People want to know how. It's your heart. That's how. It hasn't hardened. You didn't change. You've always been the same. And you've always been on this survival mode. You don't act hard. It's just when the situation arises, you do what you need to do to face the situation. Now there's a new phase. So you're preparing for a union, a transcendence, a different chapter. Okay? And people from the past who are still in this low vibrational energy of the competition, they can't come with you. They're not using their intuition. They get mad at you. They run away from the healing instead of facing themselves. And this is why they're heartbroken. Because they did. They ghosted you. They ghosted the muse. Somebody who they were using as inspiration. But they would not give you credit where credit is due, guys. Somebody is very sad, lost, in bankruptcy because they ghosted the wrong one. They should have paid attention to the signs and synchronicities, guys. Somebody was wearing a mask, holding on to you and choosing third parties, friends, family, acquaintances, when really at the end of the day, in their heart of hearts, they wanted a relationship with you, a partnership. They wanted to propose to you, but it's in reverse. They said they didn't want a commitment with you because they were in their feelings about this love that you have. Maybe you're very attractive. Male or female, you're very attractive. So somebody said that you were for everybody. So somebody thought you were because they have crazy feelings for you. So they think so does everybody else. But just because everybody has these feelings for you doesn't mean you have feelings for everybody. And that's the reality. This is why you are not taking just anybody's proposal because you've been through it. You're moving forward, you're paying attention to signs, and a lot of people are not genuine. They're pretending, they're putting on a front so that they can take something from you. You need a protector. You need somebody who is going to protect you, not bring you more stress. This is why you are in hermit mode as the warrior. You're just in the garden, gardening, and like my shadow, like my kitty, people are trying to trample on it. Instead of coming in and watering you, they want to pull out your beautiful flowers instead of pulling out the weeds. This is why you had to end a partnership, a proposal, or a job. And somebody knows that now. They know why. You had the world in your hands. People should have been better to you. Friends, family, acquaintances, a job, a community, they should have been better to you. But they weren't. They should have loved you. They should have protected you. They should have stood up for you. Instead, they judged, they criticized, they hated the fact that you had unconditional love, compassion, because you were genuine in this union. They're up all night with the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor. This Emperor loves you, has unconditional love, but they're in their head because they know that you were real. Your love was real. Partying. You walked away from somebody because they're a party ass. Your idea of partying and their idea of partying is not the same. You don't love the same things that this person loved. And that's okay. Now you are finding things that you really do love, though. And you're going on adventures, you're seeing new things, you're living in the moment, guys, and you're trying to be happily single, doing the best that you can to find a foundation, a home. Now somebody could be very upset and wants to come in and tell you that they want to build a home with you. Could be an emperor. You may not know this person. This could be a completely different person, but you had went through this prior with somebody. Now, because you have grown up, made the choices you made for yourself to level up, you have this home and foundation. You could be very balanced with the masculine and the emperor and the empress. But somebody's got a lot of passion for you. A lot of passion, and it's the Two of Cups, but they're in a lot of regret. Woe is me, pity me, because of this insane chemistry. They have a burning desire for you guys. Somebody is very, very obsessed with the divine feminine because it's the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Devil, the Ace, the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, and the Four of Cups. A lot of people have passion for you guys, this burning desire. They have equal interest. Okay, so you may have an interest in this person as well, or you will. Somebody's very old school. Okay, there's a lot of outdated thinking that's caused somebody a lot of conditioning. They're replaying events in their head that's causing them to stay up all night, eat, can't drink, or maybe they're over excessively drinking. Take it as it resonates because they see you as a butterfly. You have transformed when somebody rejected you when you needed them the most. They thought that you were gonna get past them. Somebody in their crew, their family, your family, something said that you weren't gonna be shit, never gonna be shit. Maybe somebody told them they weren't gonna be shit, never gonna be shit. Well, something has completed, and somebody can't stop smiling. You bring somebody so much happiness. You bring yourself so much happiness. There's a lot of people who want to be very devoted to you because you're single. You're self-sufficient. You're independent. You're free from any attachments, and you are most definitely available to date. Somebody's coming in to bring you your flowers, guys. Nothing there. Dismissed. Somebody's longing for you. They feel like you're going to dismiss them. Look the other way. Because they left you behind. Somebody feels like they're being left behind because they didn't use their fucking intuition. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. No, sweetheart, the grass is greener wherever you water it. Told you somebody refused to water you. They didn't use their intuition. Now they're being shocked of the fact that so many people were in denial. Look, so many people were. They were in denial. They cheated on you because of some kind of lie. Now these enemies need to watch their back because you're whole, light and dark. Balance. Somebody tried to do witchcraft on you guys. Somebody said that you were dealing with witchcraft. That's why they cheated on you and broke your trust. It was all for money. All for money. There was a Jezebel. Male or female, it's irrelevant, guys. Somebody wanted you to be cut out, separate you. They thought that they can siphon something from you. They thought if you weren't in the picture, then they can get whatever you had. Told you it's not what's around you or what's it on you, it's what's in you. And that's why somebody's in their fucking feelings, because they got into a karmic relationship. When you were the real deal Holyfield, you would love is so real. And someone's reminiscing. They're triggered. They're so resentful. Whoever they're with or were with or chose over you, family, friends, job, whatever this is, guys, they're very resentful towards those people. They were mad at you at one point, but now they're resentful. They're letting go of this turmoil because these emotions are coming in like waves. Can you see that? This man, he's trying to pull into the ethers for you, but you're not paying attention to him or her because they're very unpredictable. Somebody is crashing out in the background because they're not paying attention to them. They feel like you're dismissing them. The proposal. Somebody wants to propose something to you for a job, a relationship, a friendship, whatever it is. Somebody was non-committal and now they want to commit with you, or yeah, somebody's very unhinged. They're upset because they feel there's unresolved issues, unfinished business, but you finished the business. 41:14 on my clock, guys. Somebody was sneaky. Instead of being a teddy bear towards you, they were dismissive. And now you're single. You're not in a relationship, and you're free to do whatever you want. Somebody should have been more wise. They cheated themselves out of a very good life. All for money, for sex, for power. Now they're realizing that you have all the power. You had all the power the whole time. Let's get the juice. Ancestors, what's the juice? What's the juice? Let's clarify this some more and give you some more clarity for this reading. Yes, somebody is definitely in their headspace when it comes to you because they ghosted you and you stayed disappeared. And they've been using you as a muse, but they're heartbroken because you transcended past them. Look, you leveled up past all the drugs. These people wanted you to stay stuck. They wished you were stuck in drugs, in lust. They said you were, and realizing this is a lie, guys. You built your empire. You leveled up. Yes, new levels equals new devils, but you can face them, and you have been. Somebody was very criminal with you. They were mean. They were arrogant. And now people are learning from their past. I told you their house of cards is falling. Whoever wanted you to, be stuck. It was wishful thinking, guys. It all backfired. It's somebody from your past life. Friends, family, acquaintances, you learned a lesson, guys, about these karmic relationships. You want a soulmate, an everlasting love, and there was a lot of bad energies who clearly couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't go anywhere in that situation. It was a dead end. With an earth sign, perhaps, take it as it resonates. You had to get grounded. You had to learn this karmic lesson, something somebody else would not learn, but you learned it. You learned from your past life. You learned it from the drug-filled hazes and the depression, and you learned the hard way. And you have no right to judge anybody else. And nobody has a right to judge you. And that's the problem, guys. Somebody really judged you falsely. Falsely. Really. Falsely. And now they're feeling some kind of way because the truth is coming out. Whatever situation that they wanted you to be in was a dead-end situation. So you got out. You're fucking have foresight. You learned a karmic lesson. A lot of people are in a regret for choosing you as an enemy. They have to go through this dark night of the soul. They have to pay the price. Because the assisted master said you can't grow shit in this environment. I told you it's a dead-end situation. I don't make it up. Somebody's homeless, but you aren't. Somebody wanted somebody to be broke, busted, and in despair. Have no pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. It's disgusting energy, guys. But you found a way. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And somebody's got a strong will. They can do this. All of us can get out of the situations that we were put in. We just have to understand that we deserve more. We have to believe that we deserve more. And take responsibility of your actions, guys. Because somebody is very lustful. And this is why they feel left out. Home is wherever you are with them, they just said. So they're all by themselves, so they feel lonely. And they think because you're by yourself, you feel lonely too. You have your moments. But you'd rather be by yourself than in this STD infested dating pool. It is what it is. People wished you were stuck. Now they're in a dead end situation because your ancestor masters said the fuck you will. All the gods are protecting you guys. You're a teacher, you're a healer, you're a seer. And somebody wanted to break up with you because of that. Because you shine all by yourself. Somebody feels like you demasculated them because you stood in your power. Oh my God, this could have been a power couple relationship, guys, but nah. Somebody was doing too much drama, guys. I told you. Now they're in their feelings because you walked away from them because they are. They played mind games. Sex, lust, manipulation, control, on drugs. They wanted to hold you back. Somebody wanted to hold somebody else back. You knew that if you were going to stay in the environment, you were going to be held back as well. Now somebody wants to give and receive with you. It's go with the flow kind of energy with this water, but it's only after being stuck in their emotions, after some kind of betrayal, there is a balancing energy coming in. But you had to level up. Get grounded with the earth sign because clearly you can't grow shit in this family, this corporation, this group. Somebody's stuck in a trap, the trap that they set for you, and now their house of cards is crumbling. It's all self-hate, guys. These people hated themselves. They didn't hate you. They loved you. They hated themselves. And whatever's meant to be is gonna be, guys. Somebody's getting clean and sober. You are clean and sober. If somebody said you were on pills, on mushrooms, I don't know, maybe you are a California sober person, you know, you smoke weed, you take mushrooms. California sober. But it is what it is. You're still fucking sober. At the end of the day, somebody's jealous. Because you're Californian sober. You smoke weed, you take mushrooms, I don't know, whatever. At the end of the day, somebody wants a relationship with you. You have no fucking shame. Have no shame. Somebody's in their feelings. I told you, this commitment. Somebody wants commitment with you, but they were uncommittal before. You want longevity. You want something that's bigger than the two of you. You want a role model. Somebody sees you as wifey, husband. They may have PTSD. They may have given you PTSD. I don't know, at the end of the day, somebody's in their fucking head about you. All up in their head. Because they have so many questions. How did you do this? Why did you do it? Do you still feel the same way? I'm lost without you kind of energy. Oh my God, somebody hid behind material worth for so long and now they just somebody couldn't be alone is what it comes down to, okay? They're an attention seeker. They like the attention, so they couldn't be alone. And somebody thought that you were an attention seeker and that you weren't alone. Oh, you are alone. They're very single. And that's why somebody's in their head. This full moon, okay? This full moon, during these last couple days, we're going to say from the 11th to like now, what are we today? I'm going to say the 17th, but it's the 4th. From now till the 17th, like from the 11th to the 17th, okay? Well, it's more like the 7th to the 17th, so that 10 days. It's been crazy. If you look at the news and what's been just going on in this little time, it's because the divine feminine and divine masculine are coming together. I told you it gets really fucking messy before it gets cleaned up. You're doing something by yourself. You're enjoying your simple life. A lot of people are in this self-pity kind of energy, very depressed. I told you 5 stages of grief, right? So instead of facing themselves, they want to project. They want to run away. Organizations are trying to silence people. Why? Because, you know, it's the devil. The devil wants to be seen and the devil's getting shut the fuck up. Husband, somebody really wants to take care of you after healing some kind of childhood wounds. Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody lost you because of self-love. They're tapping in. tapping right the fuck all the way in because somebody can't lose you. Somebody can't be without you. So in order to have you, they have to have self-respect. They have to raise their vibrations and they have to say no when they want to say no. And yes, when they want to say yes, like it is what it is. Somebody lost you. It broke their fucking heart. It broke their heart so much that they had to change their whole life, eliminate everything because love conquers all. Guys, somebody didn't believe that love conquers all, but in the wintertime, love conquers all. Together we can. There's no need to fear, guys. Somebody's not giving up hope. The pain has made them stronger. Whatever you went through, the pain what made you stronger. They may have lost you, but you found yourself. They found themselves. So they really didn't lose you, did they? They found a way to get closer to you. The high priestess. Somebody's tapping in. They know you're a high priestess, so they're going to be themselves. They're going to be honest. Be themselves. Take off the mask. Be the high priest. Whatever's meant to be is going to be, guys. Somebody is tapping in. They know without the drugs they are powerful, so they got to get off the drugs. They wished you were stuck because you weren't on drugs like them and you leveled up. It got them in their fucking head, that's for sure. And it's because you used your intuition. So somebody is having to get out of these dead-end situations. Use their intuition. Be single. Be self-sufficient and learn the karmic lesson. Somebody is feeling pathetic because you told them so. You told them what they needed to do way long time ago, but they refused. They procrastinated. They delayed. And all they had to do was show you fucking respect. You have the heart to uplift those around you like an earth angel. You were born to shine. You were born to shine. That's why somebody's feeling pathetic for trying to break up with you, to put you down, to make you feel like you weren't good enough so you would chase after them. But why are you going to chase after somebody who doesn't love you? They're a fucking slacker. They do love you. They're just a slacker. They don't know how to put the work in. Now they're in their head. This breakup, it really pushed somebody over a drive. They see you as Princess Layla, and you turn somebody into Darth Vader. Judgment. Somebody has to face themselves. Why did they go so dark after you walked away from them? Somebody did. They went really, really, really dark. Now they're growing up. Because love conquers all, guys. There's nothing to fear. The only person this person is fearing is themselves. Not you that they fear, it's themselves. Because they're the temperance angel. They're scared of the love. They're scared of the peace. They're scared of the protection, the vulnerability that they feel with you. They're scared that they're going to put everything into you and you're going to leave them homeless. This is completely fucking understandable. But it's breaking your heart. It's breaking somebody's heart. And you have a right to know. You have a right to know that somebody is really in your feelings. They feel like if they give their all and they propose to you, that a storm can come, that you will control them, that you will take advantage of them, that you will leave them like they left you. You're not like them. You're not like these people. I told you, you went through hell. These people were envious, pitiful, spiteful. They did anything to throw you under bus, and your heart has not changed. The only thing that changed is the fact that they lost you. That's it. That's it. Somebody tried to control you and now is scared that you're going to control them. They wanted to take you out. They wanted to control you and take you out. Now they're going through judgment because you were so kind, so good to these people. And now they're having a breaking point. They cheated you out of a good life. They're in their fucking feelings, guys. And it's a copycat. Somebody's getting exposed. Somebody wanted to be you so fucking bad, but they can never be you. It's an organization, a group. You did the right thing by walking away because these people are getting returned back to sender. It's a Leo who worked with a group. They didn't want you to be safe, but you're safe from a Leo because they're karmic, guys. These people, they seen you have a pure heart, so they wanted to shut out your light, but you're safe. You grew up past all the illusions. Let's see what this person needs to say. Ancestors, what's the hidden message? What does this person want to say? It says, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You have to go through it to get through it. And it says, I couldn't let you get close to me. Somebody couldn't let you get close to them because they knew that you were a seer, a healer. You were going to see right through them. So somebody's, had to deal with their own issues on their own. And they're grateful for the spiritual lessons you taught them. A lot of people lost. But just being near you is intoxicating. People can't handle you. They're scared of you because they're scared of themselves. And it says, I know that I crossed the line with you. Somebody crossed the line with you. You were so good to people, and people are fucking like, they're just leaving you behind. Now they feel like you're leaving them behind. Do you see what I mean? Karma is a bitch. These people cross the line by trying to leave you behind because you were too intoxicating for them, because you were teaching them spiritual lessons. So they didn't want you to get close to them. But now they're waiting for a sign from you. You're not gonna chase after them. If somebody wants to see you with flowers, they better give it to you. They really wish they would have treated you better. Like I said, if somebody wants to see you with flowers, they better come in and give it to you. Because you are available and you have no attachments. None whatsoever. Ancestors, let's get the star seed for my star seed, elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. Let's get a message. Well, you're manifesting at a rapid pace, guys. Number 23 goes 5. It says, sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips. At other times, they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is the dance between you and spirit as a magic unfolds. You are dancing with spirit. Somebody wants to dance with the phoenix. They see you as honey. Oh, honey is the song that I'm getting in my head, guys. Honey, this is the sweetness of you swells in the grace of your pull. Oh, so beautifully lethal. Somebody sees you as beautifully lethal. You may be beautiful, but you're a powerhouse. Beauty don't mean nothing. Manifestation. You're manifesting. Somebody wants to manifest honey. Phoenix. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flames of your soul. If you, yeah, truth seeker, somebody sees you, they're coming in with some questions. If somebody touches you, their life expands beautifully, and they know that. And a lot of people have been taking advantage of that. That's why you've been staying by yourself, manifesting by yourself. Number 31 equals a 4. You want stability, guys, and you're getting just that. And people really wish they would have treated you better. Let's get a message that somebody feels like just being around you is intoxicating. And it is, because the karmic relationships, guys, we're learning lesson. You are a big lesson, and somebody's being cracked open. I'm going to read both of them, okay? Cracked open. Look, I told you, rock bottom, surrendering to the alchemy of life and karmic energies, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So I'm going to bleed. Somebody is bleeding, not physically, but spiritually, okay? Karmic relationships. I'm going to read the karmic relationship first because it's at the bottom of the deck, which means that it's hidden from you. Okay, you didn't see that you were in a karmic relationship, that you needed to do something different, look at things in a different perspective so that this way you can change. your life. When you change your mind, you change your life. Karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. The constellation Orion is taught by many to have been a place of great polarities and eventually unity. Some believe that many star seeds were are part of this cosmic history to incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion's time. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarities cause conflict and highlight separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and our mind to see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much easier and harder to grow closer. It's much harder to grow closer when in conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see innocence of all involved and to find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence in all involved? And how can you learn to see similarities rather than differences? Starseed Soul Inquiry, which relationship do you find the most challenging? And how can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? And cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Don't let the weight of destiny of the world splash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of you home, into your body, at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressures of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our world to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to be more fully enter. When your soul's cracked open, a space is created for grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into a more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibilities of possibilities that your tragedies, your losses, and your sorrows and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the things that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you let life crack you open? Somebody's getting cracked open, guys. I love how ancestors give us exactly what we need, right? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. It helps the algorithm and it shows that I'm doing a great job, okay? It's a free energetic donation to the channel, guys. Ancestors from the St. Francis Oracle deck. What do you want to tell my collective? Bring this all together. And it is number 24. And number 24 is a 6. So you got the love, guys, but you have to put something to rest first in order to rebirth something new. Remember, when one door closes, another one opens. You have to know your worth. Stand in your power, guys. You deserve better. 24 says home is the kingdom. Stability and action. The house in the distance represents stability, but you're looking for a new challenge, a sense of freedom, and a need to spread your wings and allow them to take you wherever you need to be at this time. See? You want freedom. You don't want somebody who's going to control you, and you don't want to control anybody else, guys. You want something that flows. And if it doesn't flow, it must go. You are in a privileged position of having opportunities open to you, but you must now take action rather than dreaming about what might be. It is easier to let life pass you by, but life is living to the fullest, and situations can change for the better or worse in a heartbeat. Now is the time to embrace the moment. Know that you have the support behind you to change your path if you choose. It is only you stopping you from moving forward. There is a feeling of being stuck in limbo. Change your vibration by acting soon. Somebody is, a little bit stuck. They can change their vibration by acting soon. Okay, ancestors. Wow. All right. So we got experiment. Somebody sees you as an experiment. Faith. They may have been trying to siphon from you because you're a fucking genius. But just because you know you can do something doesn't mean you should. And somebody, just because they could do something doesn't mean they should, guys. Somebody did something they shouldn't have done. They try to drag you down to their hell and experiment on you. Maybe a family, whatever, a corporation. They try to be tricky. But these people's house of cards are falling. They want to be tricksters. You tell the truth. Puts them on their ass, guys. And it says, the experiment, okay? It says, we have such sights to show you. Somebody wanted to show you some sights. Well, guess what? You end up showing them some sights because you have rang on all planes. All the gods protect you. Somebody needs to remember why you're able to see, feel, and know. In the upright, it says, it will all be worth it. You showed somebody sights. They wanted to show you some sights. You were grateful that somebody taught you. They were there for you, but somebody slept on you. They thought that you weren't good enough. It says, in an all or nothing culture that feeds on extremes, of which everything is absolute best or absolute worst, it might be tempting to go many steps beyond. So when mere mortals taste match the appetite of the explorer hellbent on pushing limits yet unknown to most. Somebody wanted to push your limits, but they were unknown to most, and now they're realizing pushing you cracked them the fuck open. Wasn't a great idea to do that. Wasn't great to be tricky. No, no, no. Somebody was a succubus, an incubus. They wanted to suck the life out of you, what it follows. It says, whatever helps it get close to you. Determine your own faith. You determined your own faith. You wouldn't let somebody siphon off of you. And somebody feels like they're being siphoned, like they were hoodwinked or they were finessed. They were tricked out their motherfucking spot. Let's do tricky. Let's do the trickster one. Where is she? Where is he? Trickster. It says, everything you were ever afraid of. Be mindful of manipulation as you proceed. Somebody is very mindful of the manipulation because they wanted to be everything that you were scared of, and you're not scared of very much. The things you're scared of, you face it still. Still do shit. Scared all the time. You're still gonna do it. That's the difference between you and them. That's why you can't be played. It says appearances can be deceiving and playfully mischievous, especially when coded as harmless. Can be fueled by subterranean menaces. No one is ever just kidding. Bright distractions ballooned at can hide a toothy mane, a figure as old as time. The trickster will use his own thoughts and fears against you if they can. Somebody who's trying to use their own thoughts, what they thought would be scary for them, or what. But you're a fucking genius, guys. Somebody is genius. They know better, but they didn't do better. Genius. Reanimated. The cat's dead. Details later, guys. It says slow down and keep your head on. Move fast and break things. Somebody is moving fast, trying to break things because they know that you have a good head on your shoulders, a really good head on your shoulders, and just because you're a genius, you're humble. Somebody's getting humbled. They should have listened to you. Instead, they laughed and said, "You don't know what you're talking about." Now look at them. They're not in a very good situation, are they? And that's because they didn't want to listen to you. They undermined you. Ancestors, let's get a hip hop queen. What's the message from the Queen. Wow. Okay. So bottom of the deck is Eve. Look, your change. Oh, ho, ho. You could be lucking up and, meeting a billionaire. Fuck, I don't know. Because that's what Eve did. She let that billionaire take care of her. Connectivity. Bad diggy. Oh, raw diggy, sorry. And gangsta boo, confidence. Yeah, you got the confidence, guys. Somebody has the confidence. And the connectivity. Somebody wants to come towards you. They see this change in you. They've made a change in themselves, perhaps. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so Eve is at the bottom of the deck, so we're going to check this out. It says transformational beginnings, travel, movement, and reinvention. It says whether you are consistently at the state of flex or you have total out of vision to a mere thought of change. Eve card suggests it's time to do something new. You may be a time for reprogramming to blow your mind up and blow your mind a bit. Move forward with confidence in whatever endeavor you will be seeking out. Take a huge risk and decide to commit to something major. Eve is here to tell you now is the moment for making those leaps and bounds. Take a deep breath and jump. Shake your tambourine while you're at it. Somebody wants to blow your mind. Maybe you're blowing somebody else's mind. Creativity. Connectivity, sorry, with raw diggy. It says friendship, relationship building, competition. Raw diggy's card is a call of action. Step aside the social comfort zone and flip your mode a bit. There's a saying, make new friends but keep the old. One is silver and one is gold. Keep that in mind, since they may feel guilty at times about bracing out, but you never know who you'll meet on your ever-changing journey. Professionally, this could be a sign for networking more, to network more. If you're looking to change your career position, a sign of the more people you know, the better. Remember, not every encounter will be life-changing for you. You might be the catalyst for someone else's transformation. And by the law of attraction, your blessing will be next. Confidence. Gangster boo. Somebody sees you as a gangster boo, as their gangster boo, as their bee. I haven't had a bee in a long motherfucking time. 5 years to be exact. Gangster boo. Self-assurance, belief, reassurance, and concrete. Gangster Boo card reflects the need to give yourself a pep talk. Sometimes we sleep on ourselves, but let this serve as official wake-up call. It's happening. You were thrown off course and struggled to get back on track, but you are by the time you're ready to do it, you start second guessing yourself. Then anxiety sets in, a vicious cycle, and only you can break it. Take a page from the blueprint and say, it's time to try something new. If you believe you can do it, you will. Plain and simple. Told you. Will. If somebody believes they can do it, they will. But where there's a will, there's a way, guys. So let's get the animal pocket message for the closing message. I hope my readings have been helpful. Ancestors, what do you want to tell my collective from the pocket animal spirit? What guiding animal message? Yeah, we got the zebra. And wow, the frog is coming out again. The frog came out in a couple of readings, like back to back to back, guys. So I'm going to read it. It's at the bottom of the deck, so it is hidden. Okay, somebody is trying to find a way to heal the frog. It says cleanse, clearing, healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months entirely within its healing elements, then emerges and rests on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, it needs for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished. It is vital for such sensitive creatures to practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that whatever helps us cleanse, forgive, and release, it's time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry heavy loads. When in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When in balance, depleted, running on empty. And to bring into balance lakes, rivers, oceans, and bathhouses. Okay? So, and the zebra. The zebra with earth. Zebra. Eccentric, creative, and visionary. Okay, the zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have undenying curiosity about life, excuse me. Being in the company of a zebra personality is not only a delight, but also opens your mind. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, vision forward, and fashion forward, excuse me. When out of balance, jaded, vain, to bring into balance an epic adventure and art. Yeah, you might want to pack your bags, guys. You're going on an epic adventure full of art. Allow people to come in, guys. Allow people to give you your flowers, to be receptive to whatever people have to say as well. Okay? People's opinions should not affect us. They are allowed to have an opinion. Know your worth. Know who you are so that others can't, you know, make you feel bad. They can't treat you any kind of way. Somebody hopes that you'll forgive them one day, and you probably have, but somebody needs to learn to forgive themselves because they were just too young. Age is but a number, guys. Somebody was just too young in the mind. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some clarity. I hope I helped you on your journey. I'll see you on the next one. I love you. Thank you for participating. I'm going to go and spend some time with my Gma today, my grandma. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye.